نروح لجلسة مهمة في نيوزيلندا واللي تابعها العالم، جلسات محاكمة المواطن الاسترالي برينتون تارانت اللي نفذ مذبحة مات فيها 51 مسلم في هجوم على مسجدين في نيوزيلندا. دي كانت لحظات مثول القاتل في المحكمة.
Are also observing from an annex court. Able to do so. However, the heightened public
الحادثة دي هزت العالم. اعتقد حضراتكم فاكرين جلسات بدأت امبارح، النهارده بدأت الشهادات والمواجهات بين من نجا، الناجين واهالي الشهداء اللي قتلهم المواطن الاسترالي في مدينة كرايست تشيرش النيوزيلندية. دي كانت بداية المحاكمة، وده اللي قاله النائب العام النيوزيلندي برنامج هاوز عن تفاصيل الجريمة الشنعاء.
Morning of Friday, 15 March 2019, the defendant left his address in Dunedin and drove north to Christchurch. In the vehicle were firearms, a large amount of ammunition preloaded into magazines, and 4 modified petrol containers intended for use as incendiary devices. He further stated the attacks were motivated by his ideological beliefs, and he intended to instill fear into those he described as invaders, including the Muslim population, or more generally, non-European immigrants. He also admitted that he'd taken planning steps towards attacking other mosques in New Zealand before deciding on Christchurch. These comments echo his manifesto, in which the defendant wrote that he was carrying out the attacks, which he again referred to as terrorist attacks, quote, to directly reduce immigration rates to European lands by intimidating and physically removing the invaders themselves, unquote. And his intention was, quote, to create an atmosphere of fear and change, unquote.
جلسة المحاكمة واللي حقيقة نقلتها وكالات أنباء كتير، حضرها عدد كبير من أسر شهداء المجزرة واللي واجهوا المتهم. كان من ضمن هؤلاء الأهالي ميسون سلامة، والدة الشهيد بإذن ربه محمد عطيان عليان، وكان ليها كلمة قالتها في قاعة المحكمة.
Losing my beloved son is like feeling the pain of labor in my womb again and again. It is like losing a big part of me forever. You transgressed beyond comprehension. I can't forgive you. You gave yourself the authority to take the souls of 51 innocent people. Their only crime in your eyes is being Muslims. You injured 49 and shattered the dreams of so many innocent people. You wedded 32 wives and 2 husbands. You orphaned 51 children under 18 years old and 19 over 18 years old. You terrorized the whole New Zealand and saddened the whole world. You killed your own humanity. And I don't think the world will forgive you for your horrible crime against humanity. May you get the severest punishment for your evil act in this life. And in the hereafter, we know that Allah is the most just. You transgressed and you thought you can break us. You failed miserably. We became more determined to hold tight to Islam, and our beloved ones are martyrs.
ميسون سلامة والدة محمد عليان قالت له لن يسامحك العالم والله عادل.
ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. Allah is gone, but never forgotten. He will always be the light of our lives, and we will live his legacy every day. Oh my Lord, honor Ata the way that he has dignified me and obeyed me in my old age. رب ارحمه كما برأني كبيرا. Oh Allah, keep all my beloved family under your tender care.
طالبت السيدة ميسون بإعدام القاتل.
Burying one dead friend is heartbreaking. How about burying a one of a kind? A one of a kind that is my son, Atta, and 49 beloved brothers and sisters in one go. No words can describe what my heart experienced at that time and still experiencing. It is only the remembrance of Allah that keep me going. My heart is yearning for restoration of justice to the victims of the heinous massacre and the call for the reinstatement of the death penalty for brutal, conscienceless crimes. It is a fact that justice should be a balance, where the seriousness of the crime should be balanced by the consequences.
ده والد الشهيد بإذن ربه محمد عطيان عليان جوز السيدة ميسون. أيضا كان في هناك كلمة قالها والد واحد من الشهداء المجزرة في تلك المحاكمة في هذه الجلسة المهمة. مسلم من أصول أفغانية ابنه استشهد داخل المسجد في تلك المجزرة.
And that summary of the facts, I did not see any rumors, any regrets, any shame in the eyes of this terrorist. And he does not regret anything. So I decided not to read my impact statement to show him that how much I suffer. Instead, I will show him that thank you very much that in this whole time, 17 years since I was living in New Zealand, and I was working, some of the people were calling me, because I was from Afghanistan, they were calling me as a fan or joke or intentionally a terrorist. But you took that name from me. Today you are called terrorist, and you proved that to the world that I was not, and us as a Muslim were not terrorists.
أثبتنا للعالم النهارده، العالم شايف إنك إرهابي، مفيش على وشك أي لحظة ندم ولا اعتذار ولا أي حاجة. أنت إرهابي، والعالم شايف إن أنا كمسلم هو اللي وقع عليه الإرهاب.
I say to the people of New Zealand that terrorists do not have religion, race, and color. Any color, any race, and any face could be a terrorist. And we are not terrorists. We have suffered, but we are strong. My brothers and sisters suffered, but we are stronger than before. I was living this country after the attack, but you proved it, and you want me now to stay in this country forever. I will not leave this country, and this is my country, and this is my home. I came as a refugee to this country, and I will be not going from this country anywhere. So, you are the loser, and we are the winners. You proved it to the world that you are the terrorist. I said.
المحكمة شهدت أيضا شهادات من ناجين من تلك المجزرة، من ضمنهم المواطن النيوزيلندي تيميل أتاكو كوغو، واحد من الناجين من هذا الهجوم.
The gunman and I looked into each other's eyes. I saw the moment when I was the target of his gun. I was shot 9 times by the gunman. I will have permanent disabilities and pain as a result of these injuries. However, I'm a strong, stubborn Turkish man who has been brought up to battle alone. The trauma will live with me forever. The images, smell and sound of the mosque on that day haunt me. I do not foresee a future where I will be without pain. However, I am determined to find a positive way forward to overcome the pain, cope with this distance from family, and live with my disabilities. In the future, I will think about and be proud of all I have overcome as I walk freely in the sunshine. Kihakaha.
الجلسات ستستمر لمدة 4 أيام متتالية. هنتابع إن شاء الله مع حضراتكم التفاصيل وما يحدث في تلك المحاكمة اللي بيتابعها العالم. يتوقع البعض أنه هياخد سجن مدى الحياة. هنتابع تلك المحاكمة.